regardless of their political affiliations.
It is only when we are peaceful, when there's peace in the district, that we can save, we can continue to develop as a district. So peace and unity is very important in the district. You know, Mzimba is very, very important in terms of prominence. In the northern region, Mzimba is the district that has the greater population than any of our districts. So Mzimba is a priority district to the president.
One of the party's members in the area, Precious Chisi, says he is organizing bonanzas in the area to keep the youth busy.
We are doing the bonanzas so that we should uplift the lives of the youth in this area. You know, there are so many things that are taking place in as far as youth empowerment is concerned. So bonanzas are one of them that we are doing so that we should keep the youth busy, so that in doing so they should be able to refrain from other things that may affect them.
During the rally, there were different performances. For Prime News in Mzimba, this is Chimwe Mirulu reporting.
Ndirande residents have been commended for remaining peaceful after the May 2019 tripartite force. Member of Parliament for Blantyre City Central, Chibiriro Mpinganjira, made the remarks on Sunday during a developmental rally in the township. More in this report.
Addressing the masses, the Blantyre City Central lawmaker, Chibiriro Mpinganjira, said he was proud of Ndirande residents who have refused to take part in post-election violent protests. Mpinganjira said this has enabled them to move on with their lives and businesses, which in turn continues to transform their well-being, as well as portraying a good image of the township.
I was commending them for the choice they made. They've decided to wait for the outcome from court, and they've decided not to engage in destructive and violent demonstrations. Maybe previously we would associate Ndirande with such violence, but I'm really proud, I'm really happy that we have not joined in those violent demonstrations. We have kept our peace. We are waiting for the outcome of the elections, and we are going about doing our business. We want to improve our lives.
Mpinganjira since assured his constituents of President Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika's government commitment to meet their needs in the areas of health, education, infrastructure and economy, among others.
We need to keep going. First of all, we are politicians. What we do is engage with the people, and one of the ways is through the rallies. And secondly, like I said, we need to take the message out there. And one of the ways of taking the message to the masses, taking the message to the people in the constituency, is through conducting rallies.
Meanwhile, local leaders in Ndirande Township have thrown their weight behind President Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika for continued development. For MBC, I am Wenceslas Chira.
MBC Prime News continue. The Secretary General of the ruling DPP, Griselda Jeffrey, has advised people of Masumbankunda and Sinyala in Lilongwe South constituency to vote for a DPP candidate, Frank Mazizi, in the forthcoming by-election for the areas to fully develop. Isaac Jari has a report.
In readiness for the by-election, the crowd braved chilly weather and rains and still thronged the Chingonela school ground to hear what the Democratic Progressive DPP Secretary General Griselda Jeffrey had brought them for development. Addressing the rally, DPP Secretary General Griselda Jeffrey appealed to the people to vote for a DPP candidate, Frank Mazizi, for tangible development to take place in Lilongwe South constituency. Griselda Jeffrey further warned the people against voting for an opposition member of parliament when it is apparent that he had failed them, since people in the area do not have basic amenities such as good roads, electricity and potable water. Griselda Jeffrey said the by-election presents a chance for people of Lilongwe South constituency to vote for development by voting for a DPP candidate who is eager to deliver development projects that the government of Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika has lined up for the area on hunger, which traditional authority Masumbankunda complained about and appealed to government to provide relief food. The Secretary General assured the traditional authority Masumbankunda and his subjects in Lilongwe South constituency that soon government will provide them with relief maize.
Ndizoonadi tinabwera kunodzaira msonkhano monga tikudziwa tosa Malawi kuti kunoko kukhala chisankho posachedwa apa chosankha phungu. Ndi anthu akuno timadzatsimikiza kuti president alipo kale, boma lilipo kale, chimene chingofunika mumpatse mwana Profesa Arthur Mutharika akagwire naye ntchito. Komanso anthu mukamadzuka mmamawa kuti mupite kukavota mukasankha phungu mumafuna chitukuko. Ndiye pakali pano amene angakupatseni chitukuko kuno ndi boma la DPP. Ndiye mwayenera kunoko kuti musankhe mwanzeru, musankhe Frank Mazizi kuti akhale phungu wanu azikakutengerani zitukuko zosiyana-siyana ku boma. Endi kunoko khasa amadandaula kuti kuli njala, komanso zitsime kulibe, magetsi kulibe, misewu yabwino kulibe. Ndiye tauza kuti sankhani phungu wachipani cholamula kuti zimene mukudandaulirazo azikakutengerani ku boma kunoko zizikufikirani.
Speaking earlier, Traditional Authority Masumbankunda said people in the constituency have suffered enough under opposition members of parliament and says change is imminent. At a date to be announced anytime soon, people of Lilongwe South constituency will go to the polls to elect a new member of parliament in a by-election following the demise of a candidate prior to the May 21 tripartite elections. Isaac Jali, MBC, Lilongwe.
People of Mangochi Masongola constituents have been urged to rally behind the Democratic Progressive Party DPP for continued development. DPP Regional Governor for the Eastern Region, Julius Paipi, was speaking at Namwera Trading Center during a rally organized to officially welcome into the party Independent Member of Parliament for the area, Ishmael Grant, and Ward Councillor for Mandimba, Elias Sauzande. Maisoji Kazula has compiled this report read in our studios by Hassan Peli.
Speaking during the rally at Namwera Trading Center in the area of Traditional Authority Jalasi in Mangochi, DPP Regional Governor for the Eastern Region, Julius Paipi, urged party members to remain united in readiness for 2024 elections. Paipi said the party is using an open door policy to receive people from other parties as a means of strengthening the party at ground level. He then assured people of Mangochi Masongola that the DPP under the leadership of President Professor Arthur Mutharika is committed to developing the area.
Professor Arthur Mutharika ndi chipani chake cha DPP ndi champhamvu kwambiri kuno ku Eastern Region. Ubwino wake ndi mmene zikuchitikira mukuziona kuti Ishmael Grant adawina patikiti ya independence. Koma poona ndi ntchito za Professor Arthur Mutharika ndi chipani chake chamukomera kubwera kukagwira ntchito ndi Professor Arthur Mutharika.
Director of Women Affairs in the Eastern Region, Elube Kandeu, urged the women to be united and assist in strengthening the party.
Songanume ndofunika kwambiri chifukwa chonena kuti anthu atimaunikira mmene president wa dziko Professor Arthur Mutharika chitukuko chimene amapanga ndipo chimene akhala akupanga ndipo chimene akulonjeza kuti kuno ku Eastern Region atithandiza.
Member of Parliament for Mangochi Masongola, Ishmael Grant, who won on an independent ticket, said he joined the DPP for development.
What actually prompted me to join the DPP is because of the policies and the love that the party and the leader of the party, HE State President Professor Peter Mutharika, has for Malawians. So I said, if I keep myself outside the system, it will be very difficult for me to catch up and be able to deliver all the projects or the promises that I had, promised to the people who voted for me.
Also present during the rally include Senior Chief Jalasi, Member of Parliament for Mangochi East Francisca Masamba, Member of Mangochi Rutende Idrisa Kazembe, former parliamentarian for Mangochi Masongola Abdullah Ndala, and the DPP party officials and supporters from Mangochi.
Time now to take a look at the education and human interest segment. A conference of mathematicians is underway in Blantyre, courtesy of Southern Africa Mathematical Sciences Association, SAMSA. Meanwhile, Minister of Education, Sisuele Banda, has challenged the mathematicians gathered at the conference to make use of their field in helping government address some of the challenges facing the nation. With Cecil Chira reports.
Division, multiplication, addition, or subtraction of figures. But wait a minute. Mathematics can and is doing more than that. Today, mathematics have become key players in finding solutions to problems facing nations. According to the Minister of Education, William Sisuele Banda, the Southern Africa Mathematical Sciences Association SAMSA conference currently underway in Blantyre is the right platform for these mathematical scientists to discuss solutions to the country's emerging problems that may hamper sustainable development. Sisuele Banda also believes that the conference has the potential of motivating learners in primary as well as secondary schools to develop passion of the subject for the betterment of the society.
This conference, they'll be discussing how to teach mathematics to motivate the learners, how to teach science to motivate the learners, and in that regard we feel that this is very important, and as government we are excited and would want to associate with this kind of intervention, because it helps us to begin to change the way mathematics is looked at in schools, especially the way mathematics is taught in our secondary schools and at university level, and also the way we support the teachers that teach mathematics both at university level and secondary school level as well.
Engineer Dr. Matthew Ntumbuka of Ubuntu Net Alliance is one of the key speakers at the conference and says mathematicians have solutions to most of the emerging issues such as population boom and infrastructural development challenges, among others.
Mathematicians have been working a lot in silos, in their lab, behind curtains. They're not coming out in society. I think that we're losing a big resource because they, by nature and training, are problem solvers. And Africa has a lot of big problems. You're talking of HIV/AIDS, climate change, population growth, but we don't see mathematicians coming to the fore to help solve the problems. I am an engineer myself, which means I'm partly a mathematician as well. So I think that the mathematicians must come to the fore and help solve these big problems that Africa has.
Dr. Levi Enea is the SAMSA Conference Local Organizing Committee chairperson.
The theme for this conference is Mathematical Sciences, a catalyst for sustainable development. So we would like to show how mathematics can be applied for sustainable development.
The week-long conference has attracted both local and international mathematical scientists, and for the first time, secondary school mathematics teachers are also taking part. For MBC Blantyre, I am Oseswa Chira.
Primary school teachers have been urged to deliver quality services to their students as one way of promoting education standards in the country. Jackson Suchari has filed this report read in our studios by Mike Nkwala.
As one way of creating a competitive environment among learners and teachers in Nkata Bay, the District Education Office has awarded best performing schools in the district. The district has awarded the schools following the district's improvement from position 34 to 5 during the 2018-2019 primary school leaving certificate examinations countrywide. Meanwhile, the parliamentarian for Nkata Bay Central, who is also Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Samuel Wagaunda, has expressed gratitude towards the achievement.
Well, it is important to maintain the status that we now at position 5, but we love even to do much better than that, perhaps up to position 1 or 2. Yes, so for us to achieve that, we need, yes, to motivate our teachers, but also even the parents must be urged to send children to school. As I said earlier, government is doing its best by providing learning classroom blocks, building teacher houses, providing teaching and learning materials, as well as now the opening up of more secondary schools. So all those are motivations for the students to do better.
According to the District Education Manager for Nkata Bay, Nemson Ngwira, teachers need to make efforts to improve education standards in the country.
The effort must be recognized. We know people are working, people are sacrificing, people are putting in on their effort. So we feel like when we really recognize and appreciate what they're doing, it is something that is going to keep them moving and to keep them sacrificing and to ensure that their services is improving day in and day out. So we feel it's really going to be a long way to improve education in the district.
Head teacher for the winning school, Chinteche Primary School, Omik Wataya, said hard work among teachers and pupils paid them.
We laid the foundation. These foundations are hardworking, dedication, cooperation, and teamwork, which enables us to achieve where we are.
During the event that took place at Chinteche Secondary School, learners displayed various activities.
Let's now take a look at the health segment. Now, an 8-year-old boy who was quarantined at Karonga District Hospital has tested positive to malaria and not Ebola as suspected. Acting Director of Health and Social Services for Karonga District, David Suwale, said the boy has since been discharged from the hospital. The boy comes from the Democratic Republic of Congo.
That child, 8 years old boy who was admitted for malaria, which is one of the tests that we conduct, and another sample was sent to the National Reference Laboratory for a rapid test for Ebola. So this child, the malaria test came out positive and was being observed, and during the course of admission he kept on improving, and there were no other problems to suggest that there was any additional infection apart from the malaria. And this child was discharged yesterday morning. I can assure Malawians comfortably that we do not have any case of Ebola, based on the findings which have been there and the improvement that the child saw. And I'm saying this after fully consulting with
And finally, we move on to sports. The ruling Democratic Progressive Party DPP has expressed worry over the continued exposure of youth in immoral behaviors, saying this may lead to poor leaders in future. Treasurer General for the party, who is also Minister of Health, Japi Mhango, said this at the end of Sport Bonanza he organized at Nchengaotua Primary School in Mzuzu City. Musa Secheyo reports.
According to the Treasurer General for the ruling Democratic Progressive Party DPP, Japi Mhango, many young people are getting involved in immoral behaviors like destructive demonstrations, the conduct that may destroy their future. Mhango, who is also Minister of Health, said the fact is that some of them will become leaders of this country and there is need to safeguard them so that they become productive in the future. He said the party will continue organizing sports activities to sensitize and transform the country's youth.
You will recall that in the recent demonstrations, the majority of these people participating in those demonstrations were actually the youth. And remember that these are leaders of tomorrow. And the crop that we are planting today would backfire on us tomorrow. So time has come for us to reach out to these youth, to begin to preach to them that leaders of tomorrow must be leaders that are, being groomed with discipline. And therefore, demonstrating, breaking people's property, stealing is not discipline. That is indiscipline. So we want to reach out to these young men and women, preach to them peace and preach them for them to be peace-loving young men and women, because they are the leaders of tomorrow.
For his part, DPP Regional Governor for the North, Kenneth Sanga, said the initiative has also led the party to remain intact.
It's very, very exciting because people have been patronizing these events in their large numbers, which shows that people are happy with the DPP, they are happy with the initiative. So we will continue doing these things as we also strengthen our structures. I would like to commend the people that keep on coming, and let me urge them to be peaceful.
On the day, Sanweka Football Club emerged the winners of the Japi Muhango Football Bonanza after beating MK Academy 1-0 and went away with 120,000 kwacha and a ball. While on the part of netball, Chirambo Stars beat Era Sisters by 28 baskets to 18 and went away with 70,000 kwacha. Musase Cheyo, MBC, Mzuzu.
And that item concludes this edition of MBC Prime News.
A reminder of our top stories before we leave.
President Professor Mutharika condones the people of Kenya following the devastating landslide that claimed many lives on 23rd November.
The European Union gives Malawi a grant worth 18 billion kwacha for enhancing the public finance management system.
In politics, the ruling DPP continues to enjoy massive support from all corners of the country.
And the Minister of Education challenges mathematicians in the country to scale up research on issues of national importance.
And for more news, do visit mbc.mw. My name is Nochi Nkwende, and my colleague
Beatrice Chuma, and our sign language interpreter was Lini Mponda. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Good morning. Expect heavy downpours today over most areas. So during storm, avoid seeking shelter under tall buildings. This is because we still have a rain belt lying over Malawi as seen by the surface weather map. Therefore, this morning it's cloudy and raining over a few places in the northern central and southern Malawi. It will be hot this afternoon over most places. Mango should be at 31 for 2 areas along the lake, a bit higher over Ngabu up to 32 degrees Celsius, but just warm over Mzuzu, Blantyre and Zomba due to a lot of clouds and rains, with heavy thunderstorms and rain showers over the northern central, lakeshore and southern Malawi, and winds will be quite strong in thundery areas. For tonight, expect rains again over some areas. That's the forecast. Goodbye.
Addressing the United Nations, Masako Wakamiya spoke of the importance of digital technology to seniors. At over 80 years old, she herself developed a game app for smartphones.
Data skills help seniors be independent. There is no reason
why we should not benefit from this competitive advantage of computers.
Japan's aging population is discovering that digital technology skills are not just for the young here, and more than half of them are over 65. The old ladies of Kamikatsu are famous for their tsumamono. Tsumamono are the specially selected flowers and leaves used to decorate traditional Japanese cuisine. Kamikatsu produces over 80% of all the tsumamono used in Japan. It's a business run by elderly people, greatly assisted by digital technology. Satio Nishikage will be 81 this year. She's been producing tsumamono for about 30 years and cultivates a wide variety of plants and flowers. Nishikage was already over 70 when she first learned to use a computer. I realized that computers, tablets and smartphones were now essential, so I decided to learn how to use them. They said you couldn't break these things, so I just pressed buttons until something happened. That's how I learned. I just kept on trying until I got it. At 8 each morning, their distributor posts a list of all current purchase orders online. It's first come, first served. Ah, too late. Another supplier got there first. The faster you can operate the computer, the more likely you are to succeed. This time I got it! Nishikage has accepted an order for irises. She immediately heads out to gather the flowers. She selects stems that have buds at the required stage of development. Even while she's out gathering flowers, Nishikage constantly checks her smartphone for incoming orders. Back home, she removes surplus leaves before shipping the order of flowers. At the restaurant, the dark purple irises will set off the appearance of a grilled fish. Nishikage also enjoys using social media, which has let her make friends around the world. She likes to post photos of her latest tsumamono and of the local scenery. I hope to be able to keep doing this job until I'm 100 at least. Kamikatsu's newest plan is to use drones to deliver their tsumamono. Thanks to technology, it's never been easier for seniors to operate businesses like this. The old ladies of Kamikatsu, using digital skills to enhance life in the countryside, are a sign of the future for Japan's seniors.
MBC has well promoted our national values of patriotism, integrity, and hard work.
What means the 2019 MBC Innovations Awards Gala? Inspiring innovation. This is MBC.
ndi nthawi ya nkhani kuchokera kuno ku MBC ndipo mmawa uno muli ndine Simeon Boys komanso mzangayu Charlson Kamalata kumatiyambe ndi mitu ya nkhani zathu. Mtsogoleri wa dziko lino Profesa Arthur Peter Mutharika watumiza uthenga opepesa kwa mtsogoleri ndi anthu a mdziko la Kenya chifukwa cha ngozi ya madzi osefukira yomwe yapha anthu ochuluka. Boma lasanya mgwirizano wa ndalama zokwana 18 biliyoni kwacha ndi bungwe la European Union zothandiza kuchepetsa chinyengo pakagwiritsidwe ka ntchito ka chuma cha boma. Ndipo chipani cholamula cha DPP chalonjeza anthu a mdziko muno kuti chipitiriza kukhazikitsa ntchito zachitukuko ndi cholinga chotukula miyoyo ya Amalawi. Mtsogoleri wa dziko lino Profesa Arthur Peter Mutharika wapereka uthenga opepesa kwa mtsogoleri wa dziko la Kenya Uhuru Kenyatta ndi anthu a mdzikolo kutsatira ngozi ya madzi osefukira yomwe yapangitsa anthu ochuluka kutaya miyoyo yawo. Muchikata chomwe chachokera ku ofisi yona za ubale wa dziko lino ndi maiko ena, ngozi inachitika mdera la West Pokot County pa 23 mwezi uno. Chikatachi chati President Mutharika ndi anthu a mdziko muno akupereka uthenga opepesa kwa anthu a mdzikolo komanso manja omwe ataya okondedwa awo pa ngozi. President Mutharika wapempha anthu a mdziko muno kuti akumbukire nzika za dziko la Kenya m'mapemphero pa nthawi yovuta ngati ino. Mayi wa dziko lino Profesa Gertrude Mutharika wapempha anthu mdziko muno kuti atengepo gawo kuthetsa mchitidwe wosala anthu omwe ali ndi vuto la kusabereka. Profesa Mutharika yemwenso ndi kazembe wa ntchito yotchedwa More Than a Mother yomwe akuyigwira ndi bungwe la Mercy Foundation anena izi mu programu yapadera ya kucheza ndi mayi wa dziko lino pa MBC Radio 1 komanso pakanema. Zambiri mu ripoti ili la Simeon Shumba.
Vuto la ubereki lakaliri chitonzo maiko omwe akutukuka kumene muno mu Africa kuphatikizapo Malawi. Kwa nthawi yayitali nkhani ya anthu omwe ali ndi vuto la ubereki yakhala ili nkhani yovuta kwambiri zomwe anthu ena ati ndikamba kachikhalidwe. Pachifukwachi mabanja ambiri akhala ali pa chitonzo kwinaku akuyesesa kuti akhale ndi ana. Koma izi sizikhala zophweka chifukwa nthawi zina vutoli limafunika kukhala ndi zina zofunika monga ndalama zopitirira kuchipatala kulandira thandizo lapadera. Ngakhale izi zili chomwechi maboma ambiri muno mu Africa kuphatikizapo dziko la Malawi kwa nthawi yayitali akhala asakulabadira za vutoli pokhudzidwa ndi chitonzo, nyonzo ndi kusalidwa komwe kwakhala kukuchitika pakati pa mabanja omwe ali ndi vuto la ubereki. Mayi wa dziko lino Profesa Gertrude Mutharika akugwira ntchito yolimbana ndi mchitidwe osala mabanja omwe ali ndi vuto la ubereki. Polankhula mpulogalamu yapadera ya MBC, Madam Profesa Mutharika ati aliyense akuyenera kutenga pa udindo polemekeza amayi omwe ali ndi vuto la ubereki.
Kukambira ndi kumakhala kuvuta chifukwa cha chikhalidwe chathu chimene chimaloza mzimayi kuti ndamene ali ndi vuto. Chifukwa takula mu chikhalidwe chimene chicha kumakhala kuvuta kuti iwe ufotokoze kuti ndilibe mwana kwa munthu wina chifukwa the blame is on you. So chifukwa cha chikhalidwe chimenechi anthu sitinathe kumasuka kumanena kuti ine ndilibe chifukwa kuti iwe ukangomuza nzako ndikuti nzako amba ndiye kukunena chifukwa chani ndikuti munataya mimba. Pali zifukwa zambiri zimene anthu amakupatsa kumakuganizira kuti unachita chifukwa cha sukubereka. Ndi chifukwa cha zimenezo nkona anthu amakhala chete kuti ine ndingozikhalira mmene ndililimu. Unfortunately the blame imapita so nyumba momwemo from your husband kumakuloza chala kuti ndiyo. So ikamba nyumba momwemo ndeti ma parents azibalako onse akuyang'ana pa iwe kuti iweyo ndamene uli ndi vuto mtendere ulibe ukamuza ndani.
Pakadali pano mayi wa dziko lino wapempha mabanja omwe ali ndi vutoli kuti apite kuchipatala komwe atha kuwapeza thandizo.
Tifuna kuti tifike pa size ifa Malawi yoti munthu azinena kuti khali kukwati khali kunsika azikhoza kuti ine ndi vuto ndibe mwana koma ndikukhala ndi chimwemwe I'm happy. komanso tifuna kufunitsitsa kuti anthu amene alibe mwana asamangodziganizira kuti ine mwina nalodzedwa mwina chenaka chinachitika apite kuchipatala chifukwa akuchipatala akuti mavuto ena ndochepa oti achipatala akhoza kutha komanso china chimene tifunitsitsa nchokuti ambiri amene ali ndi mavuto ngati amene ambuye awadalitsa apatse ane kuti chimwemwe chawo chifike pa identi.
Posachedwa pa bungwe la Meg Foundation lapereka ulemu wapadera kwa mayi wa dziko lino Profesa Gertrude Mutharika kamba kachidwi komanso kulimba mtima potsogolera ntchito yolimbana ndi mchitidwe osala ndi kunyoza mabanja omwe ali ndi vutoli m'dziko muno. Simon Shumba, MBC Palace, Lilongwe.
Unduna wa zachuma wasaina mgwirizano ndi bungwe la European Union omwe uthandize kuti bungwe la EU lipereke ndalama zokwana 18 billion kwacha za ntchito yotchedwa chuma cha dziko yothandiza kuchepetsa chinyengo pakagwiritsidwe ntchito ka chuma cha boma. Nduna ya zachuma ndi mapulani a zachuma a Joseph Mwanamvekha omwe asanyira m'malo mwa boma achenjeza anthu onse omwe akulandira ndalama asali ogwira ntchito a boma kuti alandidwa. Sampiri wadza ndi ripoti ili.
Ntchitoyi yomwe akuitcha chuma cha dziko ndipo ndalama zokwana 18 billion kwacha ikwanitsa kuti kukondwa kuti boma pakadali pano layika ndondomeko zomwe zikuthana ndi katangale ngati yemwe anachitika zaka